Hi guys, so today I am doing this Rihanna look for you, and it's a very simple look that I think will be perfect for a date night because it brings a lot of attention to the lips, and also I have used a little bit of a trick to kind of get to keep your lips from going too crazy throughout the night. So if you want to see how to go ahead and get this Rihanna inspired summer date look, then go ahead and continue watching.
Okay, so I'm basically starting with just my primer and my foundation. I'm using Match Master and the Magic Perfecting Base from L'Oreal, and I really want to just perfect my face, which is why I'm using this primer. It fills in pores and lines, and it also keeps you from getting oily. And so I'm just putting it in the places where I normally get oily, which is on my nose, around my nose, on my cheeks, on my chin, and on my forehead. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a flat kabuki brush, but it's kind of slanted. So I'm taking that and I'm really going to be buffing that into my face. I'm taking quite a bit of time to go ahead and do this. I cut out most of it, but you really want to make sure that your face looks flawless. So whatever that takes for you, if you would just prefer to do a BB cream or a light foundation and just use concealer on your problem areas, then you definitely can. But I'm just going to be using this medium full coverage foundation and just really working on buffing it in to making it look nice and natural. Then I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. Rihanna's were really well groomed and they were obviously filled in as well. So I'm not really too focused on making them clean. I'm just trying to fix them as much as I can. And then I'm putting a little bit of eye primer onto my eye and taking this champagne color that's on the far left of this Maybelline quad, and a large eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to be putting this on the inner 2/3, and I'm really packing this color on so that it shows up with the maximum amount of intensity. And then I'm going to be taking this off-white cream color, sorry about my phone, and I'm just using a very small detail brush and applying this on my inner corner because Rihanna's wasn't shimmery, but it was bright. So then I'm going to be taking a medium bronze shade, and I'm going to be taking a flat shading brush, which we're going to see in a second. This one's from Kali. You can really use any flat shading brush. Everyone does one. So just go ahead and pack that on the outer corner and really just pull and push on that line with your brush to really blend those two shimmery shades together. Then I'm taking a light brown color a light matte brown color to go ahead and put into my crease. This is going to blur out the edges of that champagne and bronze color so that there's no harsh lines in our crease, and also to add a little bit of depth. I'm taking just my face powder and another large eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to be just matting down my brow bone. Now I'm going to line my waterline and my tight line with this black kohl. You don't want to make it smudgy. It was a very clean, distinct line on Rihanna. And then I'm going to be taking just this mascara from Rimmel called Extra Wow Lash. I actually really like this mascara. And it's really good for building up the lashes, so you want to go ahead and apply as many coats as you can stand before it gets all spidery and clumpy. And then we're going to work on the face again, so we're moving back to the face. I'm using this corrector from L'Oreal as well, I believe. Yeah. And then I'm going to be highlighting the face, and I'm really focusing on lighting up that inner point of our face, like very, very low down under the eye, because it's very bright and highlighted there. I noticed that on her immediately. And so I'm using just that same foundation brush to blend that out. And then I'm taking this powder, and it's just a translucent powder, and I'm gonna use this to set that liquid down onto our face. You don't have to do this, but I'm oily and I need to, or else it'll move and crease and be really gross. So I'm using a dense brush to apply it and a fluffier brush to go ahead and blend away any excess powder so that I don't look too cakey. So here I am applying it. I look crazy, like demented. It's okay though. And then I'm taking the big fluffy brush and I'm like flicking away, just wiping away everything that's extra. And I'm taking a bronzer This is from NYC, and just a stippling brush because it wasn't an intense contour, but I do want to put some shape back into the face. And so I'm taking this around the hairline. Obviously, my forehead isn't as big as Rihanna, so I don't really need that much, but I'm focusing more on the cheeks. And then I'm taking this kind of hot red orange color. I'm about to point to now, that one. And also this muted pink mauve color with just any old blush brush. And I'm mostly focusing this color very low down on the cheeks and very far back. So it's not like on the apples, but there is some color there, but it's very low. And you want to just go ahead and take just whatever brush you use for foundation, or a stippling brush, and just blend out the edges of that. Then I'm taking a small stippling brush, same concept, a little bit of color. Want a really natural highlight. I'm using this one from the Body Shop, and it's just really shimmery. It's not a very good bronzer, but it's a great highlighter. And I'm just applying this pretty much everywhere that I applied the light concealer before, just to reinforce that highlight. And then I'm taking this lip stain from Sephora. It's number 10. It's the 100 point perk. And it's really just like a basic red stain. And this is what's going to make it much easier for you to wear a dark lip, because once that darker lipstick fades, you have this stain underneath that makes it just a little bit less like gross and just lipstick liner kind of gross mouth thing. And then I'm just showing you the darker lipstick that I'm putting on top of it. And I just put this on top of that stain to give it that same kind of effect that Rihanna had, because her lips weren't solidly one color. They had a little bit of lighter red on the center part, which is why I chose a red lip stain instead of a darker lip stain. And then I'm blotting, and then I'm going to apply lipstick again so that the color lasts just that little bit longer. But her lips were matte, so you could matte the lips down again. I used the tissue again to clean up around my mouth, but then I'm also taking concealer, my really ratchet Studio Fix concealer that broke, and just a lip brush, a small one. It's an eyeliner brush, but I use it as a lip brush, and I just go around the edges to perfect the shape, and I blend that out, and then applying powder keeps the lipstick from bleeding, so that's a good tip.
Blow it up, that's how we ball out. That's how we ball out. That's how we ball out.